So Nekros got a few changes. The desecrate is actually much better now than it was before. Before, you would just cast the ability, it would work, that was it was done. If you want to use it again, you had to recast it. Now, it's a toggle ability, which means you activate it and it will use 10 energy every time it desecrates a corp within range. This, of course, depends on your build. Power efficiency will lower that number. Stretch mods will increase the range. It's kind of weird saying it, but still. This means you can actually activate it just once and run around and be part of the game for a change. Nekros never used to be able to do that. He would stand there in a corner just casting it over and over and over again. I remember the old farming days of the derelict defense before that all changed, and you would literally just sit there and somebody would have a Nekros while the other three killed, and you'd just constantly spam it. Now you don't need to. You can be a part of the game. You can actually kill things while doing this, depending on what build you have. Of course, as I say, it's determined by power efficiency and power range mods. Power strength does not affect the probability of getting an extra mod or anything from this. Plus the fact that the health orbs, they don't come out all the time anymore. It's a much reduced chance compared to what it was where it was guaranteed. If, of course, you use the despoil augment, you can shift the cost of using the desecrate from power to health. It'll cost you 10 health per corpse that it desecrates within range. This, of course, is still affected by efficiency, and it works so goddamn well. I'm leaving this augment on here because it leaves you with power to use for other things like Terrify or Soul Punch, or even the other part of him that was changed. Shadows of the Dead ability is just much better than it was before. A lot of people strongly disagree because you used to be able to build it so you could have many shadows. Shadows, of course, being enemies that you have killed, the shadows of the dead will bring back to life and they will fight on your side. Now, reduce the number, you can have a maximum of 7. It doesn't look like this can be changed anywhere, but you can change the damage that they do with strength mods. The strength mods will affect the damage they do, the shields they have, and the health bonus they have as well. That's got some really weird things behind it. Strength, of course, not helping with desecrate at all, but does help with soul punch. At least I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is. Anyway, one of the best things about Shadow of the Dead, the changes, is they don't just drop dead anymore. They have a health drain, which is affected by power duration. More duration, the longer they will stay alive for. Not only that, but if one does happen to die, because an enemy kills it, you can bring it back to life by recasting this ability. So you can have all 7 of them all the time. And recasting it when all 7 are alive will show a quicker animation that will then regenerate the health and shields of the existing 7 shadows you have, which means Shadows of the Dead can be cast with Desecrate using that whole despoil augment, and it actually made for quite a lethal combination. Remembering, you've still got the guns and the melee weapon, and I said sword, that you are carrying with you as well, which has turned Nekros from a frame that just sits there desecrating into somebody who is still desecrating, has the Shadows of the Dead running around trying to kill things, and is actually useful himself for a change, which has made Nekros much better, and considering his prime is coming soon, really looking forward to that now.